Hello, I hope you can hear me. I am gonna do some skincare, I guess, and like brush my teeth. I'm gonna try to get ready for bed, and it's so hot in here. I've been sweating the whole time. I'm gonna use this little thing. Also, the meal was really good. I ate all of it. Okay, and now I'm gonna pee, so bye. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am here. So I just dumped everything out on the bed because I lost the microphone and I was like, where is the microphone? And it's so quiet in here that I feel like I can't talk. Anyway, I got this drink at the Starbucks in like the train station because I just needed like something, and it is B6, B12, vitamin D, magnesium, plus Sinky. I don't know what that is. Citron cactus? Oh, zinc. Sinky is zinc. Yeah, I think it's citrus flavored. So everything is in Finnish or Swedish, and there's some English, but it's not everywhere. So it's been a little difficult to navigate or like read things, instructions of things like that, you know? And the one thing I love about Europe, I'm not sure if it's every European country, but the caps don't come off. So they stay on like that. And it's actually so nice because you don't have to ever keep track of your cap. It just is right there. So good. Hydrating, vitamins, that's just what I need. I actually really need food. I'm gonna have to find a place to eat, but I wanted to give you a little apartment tour, a studio tour, because it is a studio and it's so cute and it's perfect. So let me show you the kitchen. We have a fridge right here. And this is really cool because it's a cabinet, but it's also a drying rack. So, well, this apartment was built in 1937. I guess there's apartments behind me that are like really nice, and these apartments were for like workers or something, but I think this is so cool. You can put all your stuff here, but it just dries straight down onto here, and you don't have to take up space with like a drying rack. Cute little sink. Got a oven and a stove situation, fridge. Over here we have a little sitting area, a kettle, coffee, a nice chair, a little desk area. This is the bed and a little windowsill. This looks out into the courtyard, which is how I enter into the building. I go through that little tunnel right there. I'm in an Airbnb, so I met the host and he showed me laundry, which I will show you whenever I do laundry because it's so interesting. However, I do need coins, so I got to figure out how to get euro coins. Lots of bikes, some Vespas, so cute. He said this thing right here, they used to use as like a refrigerator back in the day. He said that there's no AC, so you have like a radiator right there, and then you adjust this thing or something, and that blows in the cold air, and I think you can like adjust it so it's blowing less or more. Uh-oh, okay, maybe that doesn't open. Whoops, okay, so yeah, this little thing is like the air conditioner. I don't know, he said something about gravity. I don't really know. but that's cool. And then you go over here and there's like multiple closets. So he has like stuff in here from other people who have stayed here. You can kind of pick through it and see if you need anything. Towels, pillows, blankets, stuff like that. I look like a disaster. I desperately need a nice shower and all of that, but you know, we'll get around to it when I get there. Little coat rack. Here's the door. I feel really safe. There's multiple locks and there's like not a doorknob on the other side. You just stick your key in and then it opens. So good. Got a peephole. And then I don't know, maybe this is a doorbell. And what's this? Is this the light switch? Yeah, this is the light switch. Oh, cool. They're so big. And then this is the bathroom, which honestly, this bathroom is so cool. Like it's so small, but like it's perfect for me. Toilet. This is the shower. So it's all one room. Let me see if I can show you this shower. Okay, so this is the shower head right here. If you turn this sink on, you can press a button on the shower head. Yeah, there you go. And then boom, you have your shower water and you press it again and you have your sink water. So cool. Like, that's so cool. So this entire room, you just shower in. There's a drain, obviously, and then like a shower curtain. It's like all in one room, which I know is common in other countries and stuff. I want to say like Japan or something. I've seen something similar like that. I have not been to Japan, but I've seen videos like that. I don't know, but it's perfect for me and I like it. It's just so cute. I don't know. It's so cute. So it is 7:25 and like the sun is, it's not really dark, but the sun is like setting. So I'm gonna look up restaurants. I was gonna go to the grocery store, but I really don't feel like going grocery shopping right now. I kind of want to go in the morning where I can really take it in because I love grocery stores in other countries. Like I just love it. I love looking at everything. I don't know. Something about it is just so cool. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So right now I'm gonna try to find some kind of food. There's actually a restaurant right next door. It's called like Raviolini something. I don't know, it's Italian. I don't know if they specialize in raviolis or what. And there's also a sushi place like right next to that. So there's so many places and there's so many cafes and the city center is like 10 to 15 minute walk. So I could either walk there like in the future or take the tram. So how I got here is from the airport, I went downstairs and then I got on a train and then that took me to the end of the line, which was like central Helsinki. And then I found the tram that takes me to this area of town. And then I hopped off that tram and then I just walked to this building. So it was like so easy. The street names are a little difficult to pronounce. Actually, all words here are difficult to pronounce, but that's to be expected. As long as I don't really have to say them, that's fine. But if I have to tell someone the street names, they are going to either not understand me or like make fun of me. So I don't know. I gotta find a place that's like open. I don't know what time these places like close. So these Italian cuisine, oh, it closes at 10. Perfect. And you know, there's one gripe that I have is that when you get onto like a restaurant's website to go check out the menu, sometimes you can highlight it and then you can click translate on like an iPhone, but Finnish is not a supported language. So I can't translate the websites. Some of them might have English like things, so you can like switch over to the English version of the website, but some don't. And I have to literally like copy paste into like Google Translate to translate it, which is really annoying, but we'll make do. Oh wait, menu in English. Perfect. Love that. Creamy salmon soup with roasted rye bread. I gotta try the salmon soup while I'm here for sure. I've made it in the past and it was so delicious, but it's probably better here in Finland. It also looks like most places have like a veggie option, like a vegetarian option, which is really great, really appreciated. I don't think they have ravioli, which is interesting. Like when I passed by it, there was like some type of ravioli name in the name. I don't know. I would love to get the sushi though. The sushi sounds like it would be really perfect. I might just get some to-go sushi and then come back here and eat it while I like unpack and stuff like that. Sounds good. I got my sushi and I got miso soup because I'm freezing. It's like raining out kind of. It's 60 degrees, but it's cold. I'm cold. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love that this place is like right there. What did I spend? $22? Okay, good, you know. Not bad, not bad. But I got a cucumber roll, miso soup, and tiger prawn roll, I think. Something like that. So good. Yum. I'm very happy. Try this miso soup. Oh yeah, very good. It has chunks of tofu in it. Oh yes. It is so quiet in here, which I love. I'm glad it's not noisy. Very good. I love a basic cucumber roll. They're one of my favorites. Let's try the tiger prawn roll. Very good. I'm gonna eat this and then kind of put some things away, and then I'm going to put my sweatpants on and probably go to bed. So that's the plan. Oh, okay, good morning. I don't even know if I said where I am, by the way. I'm in Finland. I'm in Helsinki, to be exact. This is where I'm gonna be for the next 9 days or 8 days. I don't know. I leave the 24th. It is 9:49. I still have not showered, I know. Don't judge me, but I honestly am so hungry and weak and dehydrated to give myself a proper shower at the moment. My plan this morning is to just go find a cafe and get some food and a coffee, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and buy some food and water and stuff so I can make breakfast here instead of having to go out every single day. And then I most likely will come back, take a shower, and then go back out. Right now it's like 57 degrees and there's thunderstorms, which I really don't mind because I have an umbrella and this hat, and I brought my Docs, so I have boots to wear, so I should be fine. I also have a jacket and I'm wearing a sweater, so I'm gonna be okay. I'm well prepared. I got my e-spinner set up, which I have 2 things to say. One, it's like only a complete nutter would bring a spinning wheel with them 5,000 miles away. Or this is why I bought an e-spinner, so I could bring it 5,000 miles away. I'm so excited. First though, we have to find some fiber. I don't have any, I didn't bring any because I wanted to buy some here. It's another thing I would like to hunt for today after I get groceries and shower and do all that, is go pop into some shops and try to find some fiber. I know that like, it's kind of a world of knitters here, and like they sell a lot of yarn just in its final form. So I'm gonna try my best to go find some sort of fiber. And I do have a list of places to go. I just have to find it, you know, find them and like search to find something. While I was researching Helsinki, I was like going through people's vlogs of yarn shops, and I was hoping I could see a little bit of like fiber, roving, something in their vlogs, and I really didn't see anything, but I'm hopeful that someone would have something, you know, like someone must have something, even if it's just one, I don't know. They have to have something, so let's hope. I think I'm ready. I feel like I have something in my shoe. Also, I slept over 10 hours. Oh, yep, there was a whole leaf in my shoe. But yeah, I slept over 10 hours, which is great. Oh my gosh, I think I went to bed at like 9, and then I was supposed to wake up around 9, and then I snoozed it for like 30 minutes. So I brought 2 pairs of shoes, these boots and my Birkenstocks, which I must have looked really funny walking through the city of Helsinki yesterday wearing these with socks, which is really normal in Colorado, but here it was like drizzling. Oh my God, so funny. Okay, well, I'm ready, I guess let's go. Hello. So I just got done grocery shopping. So if there's one thing about me, it's that I am highly adaptable. You can throw me into any situation, like in a foreign country where I don't know the language at all, and I will figure out how to do whatever I'm doing, okay? So I just went grocery shopping, and it was an experience, let me tell you. I went to in Aleppo, which is like right across the road, and it's like not a full-blown grocery store, but they have everything you need. Actually, let me talk about the cafe first. breakfast. Okay, so I went to the coffee shop and it was so good. I had a dirty chai with oat milk and a cinnamon bun, and the cinnamon bun was so good. Oh my God, it was like caramelized and just amazing. So good. So that was great. And then I popped over to that Aleppo. I used my phone. I have like the Google Translate app, and you can turn it on camera mode and like hold it up to a word and it'll like translate it for you. So that's what I did. I just like held it up to the thing and then read what it was, which actually it was so funny. One of the things translated the item to vegan crap. I don't know if you can see that. I took a screenshot because it was so funny. Like, it was so funny. I just did that to kind of figure out like what everything was. Also, everything is marked with like a V, so you know that it's vegetarian, I think, or vegan. I don't really know, but I just wanted to make sure like the meat I was buying was vegetarian. It took a long time. I don't know. I was probably in there for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what I was doing, but I got it down eventually. So I got some Oatly, just like a little Oatly for my tea, which I forgot to get honey. I can get that later. I don't know why I got this, but it just looked so good. But it's cup noodles, instant noodles, but soba sounds so good. This thing is actually in English, so I understood it. But this was like the first thing I put in my basket while I was wandering around going, what is everything? So I don't know. If I want a quick meal, a snack, something, I got this. And if you know, you know, but I love orange juice so much. Oh my God, I love orange juice. And they had a fresh orange juice maker thing. So I got some of this and I'm gonna taste it right now. Oh my God. When I saw that, I was like, yes, I have to get that. So the only two things on my grocery list were water and orange juice. Wow. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh, I'm still dehydrated, so I really need to drink like a lot of water. I also got eggs, a nice little 6-pack. I got a pack of Gouda. There was a lot of cheese, and I really couldn't figure out the cheese situation. Even with Translate, I picked up one Gouda and it was like caramel and crystal, and like I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means, but I found this. I think this is just normal Gouda. I like spicy things, but I can't have a ton of spicy things because of my like stomach issues. That was another reason why I was trying to translate a lot, is just to figure out like if things are spicy. So I got this. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to like really look at this with my Translate thing, but I think it's like sliced vegan beef. And then I got these little sausages here, also plant-based. It's just funny. I literally was just having the time of my life in there, just because everything, okay, when you're reading the packages, it's translated into like Finnish, I think there's Swedish, and there's like 2 other languages, but none of it is English. So funny to me. So this says tasty kitchen veggie sausage, highly salty. Okay, so probably has a bunch of salt in it. That's fine. Plenty of protein, easy and quickly, soy-free, gluten-free, vegan. It also just translated it to veggie burger. So, okay. And this thing is plant-based other, used in a pita. I think it's like a kebab. Yeah, roll kebab. So it's like doner kebab, you know? That's what I thought it was, which is cool. I don't really know what I'm gonna eat it on, but you know, we'll figure that out. And I got some yogurt. I think this is like vegan yogurt, and it's coconut right here. They had a really nice selection of plant-based yogurt, and I was just wanting to make sure this had some like sweetness to it, you know, and I think it does. And then I got just some basic bread right here and 2 giant things of water, 29.66 euros. So I think that's like a little bit over $30. The orange juice I think was like $4 or something like that. Oh, $5.59. Okay, so probably like 6 something. Okay, I would pay that over and over again just because it's so good. Grocery shopping is done, or at least, you know, basic groceries. At least I can have breakfast. Like that is like my main thing. I would like to eat breakfast here, and then I can go out for lunch and dinner. So now I think I'm gonna hydrate a bunch and probably drink half of that orange juice. And then I'm gonna go find a yarn store, which I found one that I wanna go to, and we'll see what they have. And I think there's a whole bunch of yarn stores in that area. I think it's a 20-minute walk north to like the city center. So if I pop into one, I'll be close to all the other ones. So if I can't find something, I'll be able to go into the other ones. So that's what we're gonna do after I, you know, hydrate myself. So I found one yarn store. Let me pull up the name. It's called, now, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Snurlenka Kaupa. It was so pretty in there, so nice. It's also kind of funny, like, and obviously I get why, but employees will come up to you and say like a whole paragraph in Finnish. And I'm just like looking at them like, hi. But the lady was so nice, and I asked her if she had any spinning fiber, and this is all that she had, which at first she said like, yeah, we have some like hedgehog. And I was like thinking, hedgehogs don't have fur, but okay, like let me take a look at it. But that's just the brand, Hedgehog Fibers. They had 2 giant bags. One was 80 for the big one, and one was 40 for the small one. So I grabbed the $40 one. It's 125 grams, 100% merino superwash. Yeah, so this was the only small one they have, so I was like, I'll take it. This is what it looks like. These are the colors. They're so pretty and they're so soft. So that's cool. I found one thing, and then I did pop into another yarn store. It was really small. It was right around the corner. I think it started with an F, but they did not have any spinning fibers that I saw. I'll be able to spin this up today, probably. I really want to hop on the wheel. I think it's been like 3 weeks or something. And the sun is out, which is really nice. It was like on and off raining. Like when I left, it was raining, and then it stopped raining. And then when I was leaving, it was like pouring rain. And I took the tram back. After I went to the yarn store, there was a Vietnamese restaurant next to it, and they had pho, which I really wanted. They did have vegetarian pho, but it was made using beef broth. I decided against it, and I got tofu spring rolls, which were so good. They came with 3. The peanut sauce was excellent. And yeah, I really want to get pho, but I need to find a place that uses actual like veggie broth. Now that I'm back home, I am going to finally take a much needed shower, probably drink a bunch of orange juice, and then figure out what I want to do for the rest of the night. I know I think I want to get dinner. It's almost 2 p.m. so I have some time. I might start spinning something after my shower and then head out and get dinner. So those are my plans. Okay, hi, I am all clean, and I think I am going to go find a spot to eat for dinner. It's 3:50. But I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. And I found a spot called Same But Different. I think it's like Asian inspired food, and I think they have like a changing menu. They open at 4. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could walk down to the beach because it's like so close and I really want to see the ocean. Well, it's the Baltic Sea, but I really want to go see that. And then I can swing up to the restaurant, eat, and then I can swing back down to the beach and look at it some more. I think the sun sets at like 7:30, so that's like a while from now, but I don't know, maybe we can see the sun setting, possibly, I don't know, but that is my plan right now, so let's go. I am back from dinner. I will go over the dishes that I had. So I went to a place called Same But Different. It was so cute. It's like a little bit of a nicer restaurant, a little bit more upscale, but I wouldn't call it like super fancy. That's for sure. Like I was literally wearing a t-shirt, like not a big deal, but it's a more like a, you spend 29 euros and you get to pick 3 dishes from 3 categories: appetizers, main, and dessert. So this is what I picked. The first one I did was a smoked tofu bao bun, which came with maybe pickled carrots and daikon and some kind of white sauce. I don't think it was mayonnaise. I think it was like some other kind of creamy sauce. I'm not really sure, but it had cilantro on it and chili, which I picked off because I cannot eat that chili, but it was so good. Oh my gosh. And the tofu piece was like massive. Like I had to cut it in half in order for me to eat, but it was so good. The next thing I got was yakisoba with shrimp, and it came with a bunch of vegetables and Kewpie mayo, ginger, seaweed katsuobushi, which is bonito flakes, and that was also so good. I ate pretty much all of it except for a decent amount of vegetables because there was so many in it. I mean, the dish was massive, but I ate all the shrimp and the noodles and most of the vegetables. And then for dessert, I got a bubble waffle. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I ate the entire thing. Oh my gosh, but it was a bubble waffle with miso caramel, mango jam, caramelized cashews, and vanilla ice cream on top. It was beautiful. It was so good. That miso caramel. Oh my God. I could eat so much of that. It was great. So that's what I had, and it was amazing. And I am full now, and I am gonna get some spinning done. So that's what I'm gonna be up to right now. I'm gonna prepare my spinner and see what I can do. But before I do that, I wanted to show you what I found on the beach. Okay, I love beach combing. So I did pick up a rock. Probably looks like granite or something, but just a little rock. I don't know. It's pretty. And this little rock, which is like white and black. It's kind of cool. And then I found sea glass, which I am so excited about. And I found different colors, which the only time I've ever found sea glass was in Newcastle last year, and it was just a clear one, and that's all I could find. But here I have found five of them, all different colors. So I found just a typical clear one right here. It's kind of curved. Interesting. And then I found this blue one, so pretty. Here, I need to get it a little bit wet and then I can show you what they actually look like. All right, so that's the white one, clear one. Here is this blue one, so pretty. Oh my God. Here is a yellow one. Here is an amber one. And then this one is my favorite. It is green, like an emerald green color, or maybe even like, I mean, it looks more emerald green outside in like the natural light, but now it's kind of giving dark bluish green. I am quite obsessed with them. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. I can't wait to add them to my little collection I have going at home. They did have a really rocky beach. There was like some sand, but for the most part, it's like a bunch of rocks, which I prefer because there's more things to look at. Let's get on with spinning. I just want you to know that I am absolutely fighting the jet lag right now. I keep yawning. Actually, I've been yawning all day, but it's 7 p.m. and it's taking everything in me not to just pass out in bed right now. So let's get started spinning. I have a pile of roving over here that I have split and prepared and drafted, and the staple length is like 2 inches or something. It's tiny. So I'm gonna have to be very careful when spinning not to draft too hard here. Let's get it started. Oh my God. Okay, I just have to stay up for like 2 more hours. Okay, going nicely. There we go. Like I said, it's been a while, like 3 weeks or so, maybe even 4. Okay, not too bad.